Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. I want to go ahead and do a summer makeup tutorial, okay? Because I feel like when it comes to my channel, I've been doing very, super neutral, basic looks, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I did want to go ahead and switch it up for you guys and add some color today, some glow and all of that. And I do hope you guys like this look. But before we go ahead and jump into the video, I do want to say it is a paid partnership with Dossier, and you guys know I talk about them all the time, you guys, but honestly, I love this brand so much because they are so good when it comes to duping high-end fragrances out there. A lot of the fragrances out there are super expensive and we want to smell good, of course, but we don't want to pay the high price, okay? That's where Dossier comes into play because all their perfumes, you guys, are dupes of high-end brands out there, but the catch is theirs is a lot more affordable, so I love that. And when I say the high-end brands, you guys, I am talking about Chanel, YSL, Tom Ford, Replica, like all the good brands that we love, you guys, they have on their website, and it's so easy to shop with them because all you have to do is go on their site, find the perfume that you've always wanted to try, let's say Chanel number 5, you're gonna see their dupe of it and just go ahead and add it to your cart and you're good to go. So I love their site so much. I talk about it all the time because it really is easy to find what you're looking for. But this fragrance right here, you guys, I don't think y'all are ready, okay? So if you do follow me on my Instagram story, I always mention the Replica by the Fireplace perfume because it has a very unique smell. It has like a bonfire smell to it, but it also has like marshmallow and vanilla as well. It is super unique. If you ever smelled it, you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, let me go ahead and go on Dossier's site and see if they have a dupe, for that perfume. And trust me, you guys, I am not lying at all. When I tell you I found a dupe for it, I literally scream because it is my favorite perfume out there, but it's so expensive. And you guys know with Dossier, theirs is super affordable. So I was so excited. But with that being said, their dupe is called Woody Chestnut. And this is what it looks like. Now, I do want to point out, okay, I've had this for under a month and look at how much I have used so far. I literally spray this every single day. I spray before I go to bed, I spray in the morning, I spray at midday because it has a very calming scent to me. I don't know what it is, but when I spray it on my body, it kind of just calms me down. So I like to spray this every single time, okay? So yes, but it does have vanilla in here, chestnut, pink pepper, orange blossom, cedarwood, like all the good stuff that you guys like, it has in here and it smells so good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Replica and their perfumes, Replica's perfumes are very unique. Like not everybody out there has their notes and their scents. So when I got this one, I was like, let me go ahead and see if it smells just like the Replica one. And I'm telling you guys, Dossier hit it on the head. They killed this. It is such a dupe. And I'm just like, wow, like what can you guys not do at this point? I am really impressed. So go ahead and use my code on the screen. Save a little bit of money. Check out all the brands that you've always wanted to try and get their dupe. And you're going to fall in love. I'm telling you guys right now. But with that being said, if you guys are interested in this look, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. All right, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm really excited today because number one, I'm in such a good mood. I feel like I haven't filmed in a while because I am moving. If you guys don't know, I have to move back to my parents for 2 months because I just bought a home. So my home won't be built, well, it'll be done being built in August, basically. So in August, I'll be moving to my house, which is super exciting, brand new, everything like that. You guys, I can't wait. But my lease for my apartment is up. So it's been a little bit hectic. And then trying to run my business, it's just a lot going on. All right. So I'm just excited to sit down, relax, and do my makeup. But for today's video, we're gonna go ahead and do a summer drugstore makeup tutorial. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a full face of makeup, and I just want to do drugstore because I have some new products I do want to try out. And then also as well, you guys, I love drugstore and I don't feel like I use it a lot on my channel for some reason, so this video is perfect. So starting with foundation, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Superstay full coverage foundation in the shade 355 Coconut. I love this foundation so much. And when I did my video for you guys a couple weeks ago with all my foundations in my collection, I saw this one and I was like, wait, I used to use this all the time. I was obsessed with it. Let me go ahead and start using it again. And I do hope it matches me because it is the summertime, y'all. So I am getting a little bit darker. So let's start off with that much first and see what that looks like on the skin. I don't know, y'all. This is a little bit orange. It's a little bit orange on the skin. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Let me go ahead and grab a different foundation because this one's looking a little bit too orange on the skin. So funny enough, all my foundations that are drugstore are super orange on my skin currently. So with this one, I feel like I can make it work. So I'm just gonna stick with it and just, you know, highlight all the good stuff to make it match my skin tone. But yeah, I really love this foundation. I love how full coverage it is on the skin, but then also as well, it doesn't feel heavy. So it's still perfect for the summertime, and it is a matte foundation, but I do find it to not be too drying on the skin. So yeah, it's just a really great summer foundation for me. I just wish the color wasn't so orange. And also, you guys, let me know down below if there's any new drugstore foundations that you've tried out recently that you really like, because it's been a minute since I've tried a new drugstore foundation. I think L'Oreal came out with something, I believe. So if there's any other out there you've tried, let me know down below, because I want to try something different. Like, I only have Maybelline, Juvia's Place. Do I have L'Oreal? I don't think I have L'Oreal in my collection. So yeah, let me know down below, because I do want to pick up some new foundations. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to cream bronzer, even though I feel like the foundation is a little bit dark. I don't really need it, but it's still totally fine. I'm going to use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Rich Ebony. And this is really nice on the skin, you guys. I always use the Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Casina, but I wanted to switch it up for you guys a little bit. So I'm going to take some of this onto the skin. And I kind of have to work fast because it is a matte concealer, and they do have a hydrating one, I believe, but I got the matte version, so I have to kind of work a little bit fast. All right, so a little bit goes a long way with this one. I don't need too much. I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend everything into the skin. So y'all can see how easy that blended into the skin, and it looks so good because it is a bronzer but kind of like a contour as well. But it looks really beautiful, you guys. So yeah, let me blend the other ones really fast because y'all can see it is drying up. All right, so let me go ahead and move really fast. So even though it was kind of drying down a little bit too fast, y'all can see what it looks like. It looks really nice on the skin, smooth, beautiful. I love it. So I'm gonna actually start using that more often because I completely forgot about it. So yes, I have to use it every day now. But moving on to concealer, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 415 Honey. This recently became a favorite of mine because I don't know what it is. When I first tried it out, I really didn't like it. But after trying it out again a couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what? Like, what was I thinking? I don't know what happened. But the shade is perfect for my skin, and I love the way it blends out as well. I'm going to take some of this into the inner corner of the eye, and then also the outer corner as well. And I'm going to take some onto the forehead right here and on the chin. And then taking my sponge, I'm going to go ahead and blend this into the skin. And I'm trying to kind of like neutralize everything because the foundation is a little bit on the orange side. So yeah, I'm trying to balance out everything on the skin. But while I blend this out, you guys, I just want to give you guys a mini update. So because I'm moving, it's a little bit hectic for me, okay? A lot's going on. I'm trying to like make sure I pre-film for you guys because you know when you move, it's so tiring. It's such a long process, and I don't want to like fall off my posting for you guys when it comes to YouTube. So I'm trying to film a bunch of videos. So with that being said, I'm trying to film a video every day this week before I finally have to move out of here. So please go ahead and drop any ideas you have in mind in terms of a video. I'm kind of stuck right now. I love reviewing products, so if there's anything new out there, let me know. If you want to see like my collection or something like that specifically, let me know down below. But please give me ideas, you guys, because your girl is struggling, okay? And this concealer, you guys, is really good. Like, I really like this. So I'm so glad I tried it out again. I'm gonna go ahead and blend the other side. So before I go ahead and set my under eyes, I'm going to use my Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in the shade 25 Toffee to set my whole entire face. It's a really good mattifying powder when it comes to drugstore. And I'm actually going to use my small compact brush. So when it comes to setting my face, you guys, I love using a small brush because number one, it gives you a lot of coverage compared to a big loose powder brush, because you guys know when it comes to a big powder brush, it's kind of loose, so it just kind of sets the face, but it doesn't really give me that mattifying look that I'm going for because I am really oily. So if you do use a small compact brush, it gives you a mattifying effect, and it also gives you a lot of coverage as well. And to actually set the under eyes, I'm going to use my Beauty Bakerie Flour Better Not Bitter powder in the shade Plantain. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit so y'all can see the eyes, of course. But I'm really excited because LA Colors sent me their Fruity Fun palettes and their eye pencils and lip pencils as well, you guys. It is so cute and summery. So they sent me 4 palettes, actually, I think from the whole collection. And it's so hard for me to know which one I want to use because they're all so fun and colorful. And you guys know I've been super like neutral for all my looks lately, so I want to switch it up a little bit. But they have the first one, which is their yellow palette, and it has so many pretty shades in here. The next one is their Peach Fizz palette. Okay, this one is definitely catching my eyes because I do love my orangey tones. But the next one is their Berry Fizz or Berry Kiss palette, actually. It has a little bit of red, purples, pinks, and all of that. And then the last one as well, which I feel like I want to go with, but I don't know if I'm ready because it's been a minute since I've used some color on this channel. But this is called their Blueberry Blast Eye Palette. So with that being said, I don't know which one I want to use, but I think I'm going to use a mixture of their Peach Fizz palette and their Lemon Drop palette. But then also they do have their gel eyeliners. Let me show you guys. This is their gel eyeliners, and it has so many pretty colors in here, you guys. Your yellows, your whites, greens, blues, all of that. There's everything in here. And then also they do have their lip liners with a lot of browns, neutral colors, pinks, and all that good stuff. So I'm super excited to go ahead and dive into this and play with some color because it's been a minute. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna take their Peach Fizz palette. I'm going in straight with this light orangey shade. Hopefully this is focusing, but this shade, and just put it in my crease because I love starting off with a neutral color first before I go into the more vibrant colors. So taking this, we're going to put it in the crease. And I thought it was an orangey shade, but it's looking a little bit yellow in my crease. Let's go ahead and build this up. I'm literally just going back and forth, you guys. So it is looking a little bit yellow on the lids for me, but it's still really pretty. I think it'll look great as a transition color. I'm gonna do the other eye as well. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the next shade. I'm looking at this one. It looks more deep and orange compared to this shade up here. So let's try it out and see what it looks like in the crease. Taking the same brush, I'm just gonna put this a little bit below the other one and kind of build the color up some more. So you guys can see this one is giving me more of an effect of what I was looking for. But when it comes to eyeshadows, you guys, I like layering colors anyways because it just adds more depth. So yeah, this looks a lot more vibrant. I don't know what it is, you guys, but just using color again makes me so happy because you guys don't understand. I don't know what it is, but as I get older, I just love my neutrals, and this is just making me so happy because it's been a minute, you know, it's been a long time. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next shade. I'm gonna take this shade in the middle on the very last row, and I don't know if these have names. No, they don't have names. So yeah, this shade right here in the middle on the last row, and we're gonna take this and also put this in the crease just to add more depth. Now I'm taking this a lot lower than the other two shades, okay? I just want to add some dimension to the eyes, but nothing crazy. So last but not least is the lids. I'm gonna take the shimmer shade on the very bottom. It kind of reminds me of a tangerine, yellow, gold, orangey color. Okay, all right, y'all know I suck at explaining colors, but this is super pretty. So we're gonna take this on the lid and see how pigmented this is. Okay, so it's really, really pretty, you guys, actually. I like this. I'm just gonna pat this on the eyes. So now I do want to add some dimension to the eyes. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow stick in the shade, let's see, Melt With Me. It's like a brownie shade, but it has a little bit of shimmer as well. It is really pretty. It's more so of a bronze. So what I'm going to do is take this to line the top part of my eyes just a little bit, just to add some dimension to it. So I went ahead and removed the powder off my face so we can do the under part of the eyes. I'm gonna use my let's see, my MAC 217 brush, and going back into the Peach Fizz palette, I'm actually gonna take, let's see, probably this dark orange shade that we used earlier in the middle bottom row, and just slightly smoke it out on the bottom part of the eyes just to bring everything together. So I feel like the eye still needs a little bit of something. So I'm going to take the LA Colors gel eyeliner in the shade brown just to line my waterline. Then of course we need some lashes. I'm going to use my high-low lashes from Beauty by Chi Chi. It's a very subtle lash. It's a winged out effect, super simple and natural, and I think it'll go perfect with this look. So let me go ahead and put this on. All right, you guys, so this is what the eyes are looking like. I think it's super pretty, especially for the summertime. It is giving me a little bit of a fall vibe, but regardless, you guys, I love this eye look. Okay, so one thing I do want to add to it as well is the e.l.f. Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow stick in the shade Ice Cream, just in my inner corners to add a bit of a pop. So we're gonna take this and just put it right here like so. And I'm not really good at the inner corner, y'all, so it's probably not looking the best, but I'm gonna blend it out with a brush in a second. So now let's go ahead and add some bronzer. I'm going to use some Morphe Glamour Bronze Bronzer in the shade Phenom just to add some color to the face. I'm taking my e.l.f. or actually my LA Colors powder brush, even though it is a bronzer brush to me. I'm going to take this on the cheeks first, the chin and all of that, just to bring some more color to the face. So of course, to set the whole entire face and get rid of the powdered look, I'm going to use my Morphe Mini Continuous Set and Mist to set my whole entire face. So with this, I'm just going to cover up the eyes and just spray. So I'm moving on to my favorite part, which is blush and highlighter. Okay, I told you guys recently how I get that glowy look, but I'm still super matte. So these two are my favorite when it comes to, you know, giving that look. It doesn't mean these two specifically, but I love a good cream blush and a good cream highlighter. All right, so we're gonna use the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Fiji, and it's more so of an orangey shade, so it should fit this whole entire look. So let me get this out for y'all. But this is what it looks like. And this one actually, wait, this one's a little bit pinky than I thought. This is what it looks like. So Fiji is a little bit too pink for me. So I'm going to actually use the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Bahamas, because this one is more so of a corally orangey color and it fits the whole look. So I'm going to take my sponge, go into the blush itself and tap it onto the cheeks. And I hope it's not too corally, but yeah, this is perfect because I don't want anything too crazy since we have a lot going on the eyes. So this is really pretty. And the best part about cream blush is once you go ahead and put it on your cheeks, it already gives you a natural glow. So you don't really need highlighter, but I love to glow, y'all. I love to shine. So I'm actually going to go in with my Flower Beauty Day Glow Highlighting Glaze in the shade Ablaze. And it's a very beautiful, I don't know how to describe this color, but more so of like a champagne gold color. Super pretty on the face. So taking my sponge, I'm also going to go in here and get a little bit of product and just tap it around this region, as y'all can see. So look at how skin like that looks, y'all. Like, I love cream highlighters, cream blushes. It's like my favorite thing at the moment. So yeah. And we're also going to go ahead and take some of this onto the forehead, just to give it some glow. So last but not least is the lips, and you guys already know what time it is, okay? So all summer long, I'm gonna be rocking my glosses and my lip liners. And my favorite thing at the moment, I'm gonna use my Allure lip liner all over my lips. And then for the lip gloss, I'm gonna use Dulce as well. Dulce, I feel like will go with this whole entire look because it is pink, but it's not like too pink, okay? It's a perfect color. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on the lips. All right, so if I go ahead and close out the video, you guys know I have been loving my Woody Chestnut perfume from Dossier. Okay, if you guys don't know, it is a dupe for the Replica by the Fireplace perfume, which is my favorite perfume out there. So when I saw that Dossier had their version, I literally screamed. Okay, I was like, you know what? I need 1, 2, 3 of these, okay? Because that is my favorite scent at the moment. So yeah, you guys can see I've had this for less than a month, and look at how much I have used so far. I literally spray this every single day, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and clear that out. I'm gonna go ahead and spray all over my chest, and then I do like to spray right here as well. And I love the scent. I know it's supposed to be a winter scent, you guys, but it still smells really good in the summertime because of that marshmallow smell. It smells so sweet, so homey. I can't even put it into words, but it smells so good, you guys, okay? I tell everybody about this all the time on Instagram and on my story, but you really do need this, okay? So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and how I got this whole entire look. If you do go ahead and recreate it, let me know down below. But I love you guys so much. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.